Hello YouTube, welcome back to Enter a Gungeon. Last time we had stupendous luck with the passives we got, and some of the guns as well. Ridiculously good synergy between fat bullets and stout bullets, amongst other things. So this run is probably going to be pure pain to balance that out, because that was too many good things in one run, which doesn't happen all that often in Gungeon compared to Isaac. My dog's turned gold. Oh, never mind. He's back to being normal and boring. But whatever. So like I mentioned, I had stories to tell, chat. Rather than a choose your own adventure, to avoid me getting well, I'm going to get sidetracked because that's what happens. I'm going to lay out the topic so you can remind me if I don't cover one. I have a follow-up to the dog food thing. I made chicken noodles, although I tried to make them as close to like chicken ramen as I could. What else? I'm sure there was a third thing. Oh. Did he just dig up extra money there? Hello, Fair Strife. Oh, and I had a little story about Sora, but it's not like it's not a long thing. I'll tell that one first because it's nice and quick. Because it was just something that made me laugh. Thank you, Kurt's Gaming Stuff, though, for the Valentine's Day themed bits, presumably. With all those pulsating hearts that don't look like anything lewd at all. Hi YouTube, and all the love to chat. Oh, that's nice of you. What a weird room. Hello, kitty. So yeah, first a little side story about Sora. For a little bit of context, if I'm in the loo, she, for whatever reason, decides, oh, that's the perfect time for Human to throw toys for me. So she brings me toys. It's a dog thing, because Maya did the same thing. Anyway, she gave me a tennis ball, so I was chucking it for her, sometimes throwing it down the stairs so she had a ways to go to get it, sometimes just throwing it like elsewhere on the same floor. So she was getting really into it, so I thought what would be funny is if I went to throw it and then pocketed it in my other hand, so that she wouldn't know what I did, because she was always turning early to start chasing it before I threw it. So I was like, okay, I'm going to see how she does. Did that, and I've never seen a more hilarious expression on her face that I wish I could have taken a picture of. Because when I pretended to throw the ball, pocketed it in my other hand, and then she looked back at me with her eyes like super wide, like, what the fuck just happened? And I showed her my empty hand, because she was like, well, Human must still have it in his hand. I showed her the empty hand, and it was like her tiny brain exploded. It was just a sheer bewilderment expression. And she just kind of stared with her mouth slightly agape, being like, oh my god, Human knows magic. Little did she realize I had hidden the ball in my hand and then in my pants. But I wish I could have taken a picture of her facial expression. It was wonderful. It's the funniest expression I've seen on a dog IRL, let's say. So obviously there's plenty of pictures online of dogs making funny faces. Miss Human, you are magic. Okay, well, I'm glad we got a random blue chest so far. Well, anyway, so the follow-up about the dog food. For context, because we talked about this in Isaac. Dog food got recalled by the manufacturer that I give to Sora. Is having a very strange experience trying to return and refund the dog food from the private seller I bought it in bulk from via Amazon. For momentarily I had 3 balls, yes. So anyway, this morning, heard back from this private seller. Not professionally written messages is the nicest way I could put them. Being like, okay, we got your parcel today, the batch numbers don't match up to the recalled ones. I replied back saying, yes they do, this is the code. The only thing that doesn't match up is the expiry date, they're off by a month. Hills is obviously incorrect, and it was not just 1 month's batch that was, well, I was going to say poisoned, but that's not accurate. It had too much of a vitamin in it that makes it poisonous. Because my dog exhibited the symptoms. Waited a little while, got another message back from the seller saying, oh, your dog must have eaten something that made it sick, as the food is perfectly fine. That said, as a token of goodwill, we're going to give you a refund. So they're being a prick, but they are going to give me my refund. At least they are claiming to do it. They have, as of yet, not actually done that. So I can still take it up with Amazon if they don't, especially now they've actually sent an Amazon message saying, yes, we will give you the refund. So that's all I need, basically. But for them to have the... That's a blue chest item. For them to have the audacity to say, yeah, you probably just didn't notice that your dog ate something that upset its stomach and gave it the exact symptoms of vitamin D poisoning. You're wrong. It doesn't matter as long as I get my money back, although really it's not fully because it cost me so much to send it back to them because they didn't cover postage, unlike Amazon does. The thing is, though, I'm really worried that, well, I'd opened one set of the 24, but the other set was not opened, and I'm really worried now that they're going to resell that, and they're going to poison someone else's dog. And I can't really do anything about that. I feel like I should have just taken the hit and not pursued it, because I'm almost certain they're going to sell that again. I've reported them to Amazon, yeah. But that was regarding the them being weird with the return and then their place of business being very strange. But Amazon just said, hey, just go through the return process. If they screw you, you're covered, don't worry. They didn't really say much else about like me saying what kind of weird business address they had and things like that. The message I got from Amazon was overly verbose and very poorly written in English. I don't think it was an English person who responded to me. Also, I think they were cutting and pasting in canned responses from about 3 different topics. Because the first, the second sentence was like, oh, so I see you ordered this product on date, and it was a date in November last year, which is, I mean, I jumped through that, but whatever. Date in November, which is the last time I bought the product, not the batch that's poisoned. And then they said, you should probably wait till date in 2018 before you make a claim. Obviously, we're in 2019, so that made no sense, for 2 reasons. So, didn't fully understand. But, as long as I get my refund, at least that's partially okay. I'm annoyed that I think they're going to resell it, because they obviously don't believe me. They did get a good gun, so I guess that kind of makes up for the game lying about me getting hit. We'll have to take a guess on which chest opened for something to... Left is best. Left is not best, but at least it's a gun. Thank you, Sir Admin, for a 16-month streak with your Twitch Prime, which will also get you some Apex loot for anyone who's interested. I thought I already resubbed this month, but maybe I didn't, so here's another resub, Dandy Flik. Yeah, you did, because I remember saying that. Twitch is being weird. Keep doing what you're doing. Well, please kick. I might as well take the health, right? There's a health, yeah. Time to send the Tombury to the fields. I just hope that the matter is as relatively settled as it can possibly be, but it's a weird thing. And I mean, they are right about the expiry date not matching up to the batch that the manufacturer said was contaminated, but that just means the manufacturer is wrong. Were Sora to have only improved a little bit since switching her off that meat, I'd be like, oh, maybe it's just a coincidence. She has fully recovered and not missed a single meal since. That's too many, like, coincidences to be a coincidence. I think all my... Oh no, this isn't full. So I have no doubt in my mind that she was suffering from that. And I wouldn't be surprised if Hills goes on the record and says, oh, we found that these batches were affected as well. They probably wanted to save face a little bit. Nice. Wait, 2 hearts dropped? Oh yeah. Well, one was the dog. Table tech money, Devolver is garbage, and I'm not just talking about the gun. We'll aim for getting the key. I'm also glad she's doing better. You can actually tell she's putting on bulk again now, which she needs to do because she's not fully grown yet. She almost is. Look, I'll have more respect for Devolver once they stop doing the "hello, we're so random" thing, which I just find aggravating. Wasn't really anywhere I could have dodged there, sadly. Appreciate the money, though. We'll start meow. So, chat, I think somebody else just dinged me on Twitter about it. Yes. I attempted to make chicken noodle soup for dinner tonight. And I have... oh, I didn't buy the key yet. I posted my efforts on Twitter. I kind of made it as much or as close to ramen as possible. Slightly disappointed in the results. It didn't really taste of much of anything, except maybe I added too much salt, but that's probably just too much salt by my standards because I never add salt to anything, and I did add some when I was making that, so I wasn't used to like being able to taste it. It was chicken. You know, in like chicken soup with noodles, and I did a boiled egg for it as well. Thank you, Gooksy, for the bits. I'm not going to read out your message because the dog is peaceful, and I need her to be so I don't get harassed while playing video games for the entertainment of the internet, allegedly. And whoever, are they here right now? The Flying Dutchman? Are they called? No, the Flying Windpipe just suggested adding soy sauce to add more flavour, because I was wondering what I could do to add more flavour. So I think soy sauce might be a good idea. Maybe make it kind of like a yakitori type flavour, which I believe is like soy sauce mixed with something. I don't know. Well, some of the instant ramen noodles I eat have that. Have I tried pho, Vietnamese ramen? I have not. When I saw you write pho, I thought you were abbreviating PhD and just misspelt it. I don't know much about food, other than how to eat it, obviously, of which I'm too good. I also don't know if it's like something widely available in rural Scotland. Like, can I get instant pho noodles? You don't think so? Do you have to actually go to like a place that does Vietnamese food? Because that's even less likely around here. I have somewhere that sells ramen. Supermarkets. But no, I've never had like authentic ramen. Sadly. What the? Oh right, he spawned it. Also, why is he gold and why can't I injure him? There we go. Because I thought he only went gold briefly when he did certain attacks. Guess crossbow just because we're using it on this floor. Good chest. Elephant gun? No, blunder? No, it was elephant gun. I got it right the first time. They look the same. Ooh. I don't want charm turn. Disarming personality for 27. Probably not worth it. Definitely using the anvil against the boss though. Which is probably Amokonda, unfortunately. Hello, Broken Light. You have a day off. Is it a a holiday this week in America or like anywhere else. I rolled through that. I was also looking at chat, to be fair, but I rolled through it. Oh, if the anvilin hits one of the broken sections, it doesn't pass through it, it gets absorbed. That's disappointing. Actually, it's not passing through at all, even on the sections that aren't broken, unless the head's a special case. Has anyone tried staying alive in this boss fight for as long as possible just to see how big the snake can get? And if there's like a cut-off. Monday was President's Day. That doesn't seem like something worth celebrating this year. Anything else? Oh, we have a synergy with the big boy or whatever it's called. What is the synergy? Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Let's not wait for it. It's got a passive with the gamma ray. Okay. Try that on the next floor, I guess. There's a secret unlikely to be there, probably. Okay. Sesame oil can add a smoky taste? I'm not too keen on ginger, that's why I was kind of avoiding soy sauce in general. Because that's got ginger in it, right? I think it does. Well, that stolen flawless we had there at least got countered by frozen hearts, so no loss really. Still, the game's 2 for 2. Oh, that's what it does. That's neat. It seems to be doing more damage as well. I like that effect. It's a little hard to look at if you stare directly and don't do it, children. Don't just stare into the flashing green glow. There isn't any ginger in soy sauce. Look up yakitori chicken. I am almost certain it has ginger in it. And with its soy sauce, I mean. Because I distinctly remember reading the ingredients. Too late. I know you didn't really look at it, because if you did, you'd be blind and wouldn't be able to type that unless you're somehow astute at typing blind. Thank you for that. The only other holiday you're aware of is Mardi Gras. I was just curious because yesterday was very quiet and today seems very quiet, and my first assumption, because otherwise I'd fall into a deep depression, would be, oh, there must be like some kind of esports event or like national holiday, before going to something like, oh, did I say something to piss people off? Which I don't think I have. Like, I'm trying to think, what games have I shit on recently? Do they have dedicated fans? Who here is a dedicated Fallout 76 fan? And when did Bethesda get to you? Okay. Only since they're Fallout 76 fans? Well, obviously. But don't we have a few of those? I thought we did. It took way too long today. Thank you, SmashTuba28, for a 29-month streak that may or may not be true based on whether or not Twitch is letting you do this again. Ammo box, please. Ooh. Ooh, that was very close. Hang on, I'll read your message in a second. Was not expecting so many enemies to spawn. I've lost track if this is right or not. I don't think it is, but hey, whatever. Oh yeah, I think Crispy is a synth. Or soon to be replaced by one because he dropped his cover. Got a lot of pushback now as well. Wait, did lighting off that explosive give me more ammo? Because wasn't I already at 80 something? Wish I'd known that sooner. Oh, there's a synergy room. Go there in a second. And a gun launcher. I guess I'll take a chance on the synergy room first just to roll RNG and then we'll decide what we gun munch. Wait, what does it cost? 57! Oh, I unlocked a new item. Macho Brace. It's a Pokemon reference. It's also just a teleporter turned sideways, but whatever. Oh, Rectangler's good. What does it synergize with? Nothing. What do you even do? Well, we're getting rid of the crossbow, and because we have a synergy with Gamma Ray, we'll get rid of Unfinished Gun, because I don't like it. Stir-fried garlic and chicken fat before putting it into the stock. These are all things that are beyond me. I can't cook. Snowballer. Also kind of good early on, I guess. Green chest. That's 2 green chests, huh? Yes. Why would you add a synergy chest to the game if it's not a 100% chance to give you something that synergizes with something you have? That's stupid. Should only give you something that doesn't if you have nothing in your inventory that has a synergy. It's not that I don't like spicy, although I'm not keen on like super spicy. It's more so that I can't have it. My body does not allow it. Much like I enjoy strawberries, but my body does not enjoy strawberries. And I wish it did. Plop, 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 plop. He survived because he was underground, kind of. No, can't get in that way. Why do none of these links work? What links are you talking about? Prime loot stuff. My mother did it today so that I could get the Apex Legends stuff on my account, so it definitely works. So, I don't know, have you got something that's like blocking Twitch domains? Also, is there any word on that new gun going live yet? Because they said yesterday it was going live today, but I have no idea when they do updates. You can log into the reward page. Maybe it's getting overflown right now or something. Ooh. I don't remember what that is. It's exotic, but I definitely can't afford it, so meh. If I'd taken Charm Tor on the previous floor, I could have been a horrible thief and stolen it. Sends you to a website to authorize. Yeah, that's where you sign into Origin, isn't it? Oh, face malware. Squiddly squiddly Wii U. It's been a while. I'll use that on the next floor. So can't open that green chest unless okay. Unless we get a key from the boss. It might just be down because there's too many people doing it. I don't know. All I can say is earlier today it worked for sure. So I'm going to poison and then switch to the rectangular, I think. It's probably still the best option. Aha, you're a rectangle. That's a nerd shape. No, I didn't need to do that. That was a panic blink. Is the poison even doing anything worth, like, me doing this? Oh, it's poisoning him while he's under... Well, but I was going to say underground, he's not really underground. While he's not hittable. I can't tell where he is. I think I'm hitting him. I might not be hitting him. Go. There's a half-acre assault rifle currently in the game. I thought it was a new light machine gun they were adding. That can do like a charged up shot for a railgun type thing. Angry Bullets Hungry for More is good. Might as well check for secret room. It's an energy LMG. Wait, so it is in the game, or is this just like what's been leaked? I'm trying to... I don't fully remember if it was in Titanfall 2. I think it was. Also squiggly squiggly screw... Oh, not in this room, there's no enemies. But soon. Thank you, Bob790, for a 31-month streak that may or may not be legitimate. Thank you for a year and a bit of entertainment. Now there's a message I can get behind. It's non-committal, but still embraces the bit. Alright, yeah, I forgot. It behooves you to reload early with this thing. Fill your eyes with double vision. Fryman. Speaking of which, I haven't had the quad laser in forever. I think I've only had the Meat Boy gun once. Maybe twice, but honestly twice tops. It's in the practice range. So it's on Xbox. Is it on PC? Also, I think I left a chest on the last floor that I couldn't open either way, but I'm probably going to buy Monster Blood. But should have shot open. But, eh. What's the best result? Junk person? I don't want junk person. I've already got Deadweight following me around. It's whatever the dog's called. No, I didn't mean Sora. I really want that key, but this room is too big and I've got no idea where he went. Could you come around here, please? Thanks. Oh. I was like, no one could have survived that. It made immune. It is on PC already? kind of want to try it. I'm aware decreased viewing numbers lately might also be that people don't like Apex as much as I do. But I am also kind of taking the stance of like, who cares if it's the last year I'm doing it anyway? But I am enjoying Prey so far, as well. Well, no, I'm not enjoying the combat at all, but the general other stuff of the game I like. It's just the combat is clearly the way it is to try and force stealth, and not feeling it as a stealth game, even if it is a bit like Deus Ex. Deus Ex is pretty much the only stealth game of that sort that I like to. Well, no, that and I was gonna say Dauntless. That's not what I mean. The one where you play as the guy with the mask and you have the special powers. I'm blanking on the name. Corvo. I needed what, 50, 60 for the Dishonored. Yep, that's the one. Just testing you. Oh, Zero the Reaper. Or Zero, whichever. Bye, D-Soldier. Have a good evening. Got it the second time. I'll take that. Oh, I'm out of... let's see. Out of that too, huh? Anvilin? Not really getting many ammo boxes. Oh wait, every time I do that it restores ammo though, right? Not of this. Of... No. Maybe you have to have it out when you do it, I guess. Okay, I'll remember for the future. What about giving people the bat armpit? That doesn't play the same way. It's not first person for a start. Well, I guess if you wanted to be pedantic, there is first person sections in the Arkham games very limitedly. Knight has the most for sure. That's not the same thing. Ooh, it's probably the boss we don't speak of. Otherwise known as the High Priest. We'll add months as well. I thought you were dead. Not you, I was talking to the enemy. Oh, finally. Rectangular, how are you doing for ammo? Better now. Now we can afford monster blood as well, I think, but there's no teleporter here, so I'm going to fight on until we get one. Yeah, I figured 2 would be enough for him. There's a teleporter. Although I should check what quality the chest is, I guess, because what if it's a red or black one? Almost. Hang on, we've got the thing. Oh no, the poison! Ooh, if I had monster blood, that would never have been an issue. Which we're probably about to go by. Never mind, no we're not. Glad I checked. Although I shouldn't say that until I see what's in the chest, I suppose. The lightsaber gun. It must have some secret hidden super duper power for it to be a black quality chest item. I guess we'll use it against the boss. No, black chests are second only to rainbow chests in terms of good items. Well, it's not even that rainbow chests give you good items, it's just that they give you a lot of items. Ugh. Oh, we got the good version of his arena, if nothing else. Oh, I did press Q, screw you. Get this terrible waste of time out of the way. That's 3 flawlesses I've had stolen from me this run. And yet still in no danger. Oh. Can't push back the skulls, as it turns out. Dear. I was kind of hoping I would reflect that hit back, so that's unfortunate. Oh, you can knock the skulls back. Although, I don't think it did anything. This gun is not worth being in a black chest in any way, shape or form. Alright, flawless. Don't remember. Maximum pain. Slows enemy projectiles, not particularly useful. Okay, nothing there either. Let's get out of here. Wait, did I open all chests? Yes. No, it isn't that I had a lot of HP, it's just the bosses get more and more armor the deeper you go. It's a very terrible design choice. So it makes the bosses the worst part of this. Because unless you're having a true train wreck run, at least in Isaac they're quick. Well, with the exception of Hush, I guess. But Hush was also a mistake. Not to be confused with the Batman comic called Hush, which is excellent. Mostly. Gotta remember, I didn't buy Monster Blood, so I can be poisoned. The conversation comes full circle. What, you mean mentioning Batman? Wait, don't want to do that. I want to get this out first. Yeah, it gives you 100 ammo per time. That's not too shabby. Do I wish I'd just bought Monster Blood instead of getting this from the black chest? Wasting a key? Yep. Yep, I do. Didn't even do much damage. This is the chain room. This is where they keep all the chains. Oh right, I don't have enough ammo left to do a reload. Set ammo as well. I guess we'll just waste this. Bit late in the game, but we're not getting many ammo boxes at all. We have another one of these though. That's handy. Also glad I spotted it on my own. That's just because I was keeping an eye on, oh, this is almost out of ammo. And then I was like, oh, hang on a minute. I'm no longer almost out of ammo. Where'd that, as it turns out, extra 100 appear from? Blank? Oh. Oh, well, let's get rid of this garbage. And the curse it carries with it. This is not garbage, but it's not got ammo, so... That's even worse. Great. I thought the gun plunger kind of got weighted based on the quality of weapon you put in, or the rarity of weapon you put in. It's a slightly better crossbow because it has explosions. Angry Bullets isn't even doing anything for it, sadly. Oh, right, the conveyor belt being randomly faster than the other ones. Skeleton dead? No. Still isn't dead. There he is. Probably going to end up using the gamma ray on Dragon, unfortunately. That was weird. Why didn't I get damaged? Christ. This does no damage either. Die! There we are. Nurgle loves me and wants me to be happy. In Nurgle speak, that means die via poison. Or disease. Which I guess is the way most of us are going to go, so... Really, we all worship Nurgle in our own way. I'm not sure what my next cooking adventure is going to be. Don't know if I want to take another stab at a chicken related dish just to see if I can find a way to add flavour to it that I enjoy, or I don't know, try something with lamb or gammon. Well, can't save this. Oh. Why don't I have the synergy for this? Oh, because all my flawlesses keep getting stolen by the game being bad. Yes, I forgot. You need 2 master rounds to get the thingy for this. I hope that their next game, if it is a 2D game, they do it in true 2D. And not pretend 2D like this, which is the cause of most of the issues, honestly. I don't know which helmet this is. Because that's not Gun Knight helm, right? Because it's pure gold. What is that a reference to? Pardon me, it gave 2 armor as well instead of 1. Oh, I'm on fire. Try and read your book now. Something's still alive. Oh, I created another mutant again by accident. Where's your hand gone? Where's your hand gone? Again, does no damage. Dragon? Hey, I thought so. Rectangular to turn him into a rectangle for sure, but then I think Gamma Ray with its extra beams might be good enough. Hello, Stenta. Make stew? I always make stew, that's the problem. I'm feeling adventurous now. It's not really killing him particularly fast, but I'm pretty sure I can keep it up indefinitely. Maybe not. It takes slightly more than 100 to get the charge. No, don't do that on this side. I can't dodge from the right side. It has to be the left. You finally got a new screen to look from. Wait, what? I don't understand the statement. There. I turned him into a mutant. Look at the freak. The Twitch loot. Oh, right, I see. I thought the mutant was dead. Also, I saw a mention of Selena Gomez. Why do I know that name? It's from Not Lob, so it must be an old one. It's not really doing the trick. I don't think that'd do the trick either. Good old rectangular, I think. Kill his rectangular heart. This really isn't doing much either. That's why these fights are boring. I'm in no danger of losing. Oh, skip and a jump. Come on, don't make me do it again. Don't make me do it again. Oh, you're gonna make me do it again. I knew it. Because he doesn't take damage when it starts receding. Ah, dear. Oops, almost fell off the edge there. I've opted I don't want to dodge anymore. If you could hurry up. Thanks. Slow cooked barbecue chicken. Oh, you reminded me, actually, of a recipe I want to try. I forgot I had some sitting on my desktop. Yeah, maybe try the South Carolina chicken recipe I found. That would give it some flavour. I don't think I have everything I need for that though, so we need to wait till next week. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I don't know why it's called South Carolina chicken. It's not like they invented it, presumably. But yeah, I might give that a go. That's a good idea. Could get some like brioche buns to have it on. No, not a cooking stream. Also, cooking things in a slow cooker involves putting everything in the slow cooker and then coming back about 3 to 5 hours later. That's all it is. That's why I can do it, despite not being able to cook. There we go. So the game tried to get its revenge from the last run by stealing my flawlesses, but it did not, and that's always fun to see. For those on YouTube watching, there's not really a set day we play Gungeon, but we play at least once a week usually. And until next time, ta for now.